This is my 1999 SVT Cobra, and it has a couple problems, but in this series we are going to be replacing, upgrading, and turning this car into my dream build. Before we get into the video, I just want to preface everything by saying that this is actually two videos wrapped into one. And the reason for that is because I initially had recorded two separate videos, one of them being a just introduction to the car series, showing you guys the specs of the car, going over my plans for the build, and just overall showing off the car, not actually doing work. And the second video was me dropping out the fuel tank, replacing the fuel pump, replacing fuel injectors, just doing a bunch of different shit. Unfortunately, these videos were recorded about 6 months ago from when I'm recording right now, so a very good amount of the footage just corrupted. So if it seems like there's some context missing or anything like that, that is the reason why. It's just because I genuinely lost the files. I no longer have access to them. They are completely corrupted, but we still have majority of the footage from both of them, so I just decided to slap it into one longer video showing the introduction of the car as well as the actual work. But that's enough yapping from me. I'm gonna let y'all get to the video. Welcome to the first official video in the car series. In today's video, we're going to be going over the stock specs of my car, what I plan on doing to upgrade it, and just all around the full plans for the build, how much money is going to go into it. And I feel like I should preface in the very first video of the series that this is not going to be your average car series. I am an absolute idiot. Most people who make car videos either A, have a lot of money, or B, know a lot about cars. I have neither of those. So we're kind of just going to be figuring this out as we go, but just because I don't know much does not mean we don't have this full build mapped out. But before we get into the plans for the build, let me give y'all a quick rundown on how the car sits right now. I have only had the car for about 2 weeks max, so there's not really anything I've done to it. I actually had to get the car shipped up here from Colorado, which was a whole process in itself, but this car does not have a single performance mod or anything like that done to it. It's pretty much stock as it is. These cars come with a 5-speed manual and a 4.6 liter V8, and they make just about 320 horsepower. And from the dealership, there is nothing done to this car. The only things that are different is that there is a rear seat delete in the back, so there's no back seats, and then the current seats that I have in there are bucket seats. They're aftermarket Corbeau racing seats. Other than that, they put a short thrower on the shifter so you don't have to shift as far during gears, but basically other than that, not a single thing is done to it. In the 2 weeks that I've had this car, I have not had the chance to do too much to it. The only things that I've done is take off the back bumper and replace the side markers with smoked ones just because I had them laying around, thought it looked better than the factory just cherry red ones. I also had to replace the back taillights, which that was a whole thing right there, because for whatever reason, Ford decided to make this year of Cobra have different taillight connectors than any of the other Cobras or anything. The New Edge Mustang has V6, GT, Cobra, and Mach 1. The 99 to 02 Cobra is the only car from that series that has different taillight connectors. So in order to make these ones fit, I had to go to a junkyard, find my old Mustang, cut off the taillight connector from that, rewire the taillights to get them connected in here so we could have a sequencer set up and the taillights would look better. But that is the only things I've done on the outside. Other than that, all I've done is replace the mass airflow sensor because I had to check engine light for the mass airflow sensor. Then I also replaced the intake. But that is the only things that I have done to the car. So now let's move on to what needs to be fixed. As I mentioned, I had a check engine light for my mass airflow sensor, but it turns out that was a fucking lie because I got another check engine light for basically the same thing, but not exactly the same thing. It's talking about some System Bank 2 lean, so I don't know what type of lean my car is drinking, but in order to fix this, I've determined that it's most likely the fuel injectors that need to be replaced because what it was coming up with was telling me that there was too much air going into the engine, but not enough gas, so the mix between air and gas was wrong, so the car and the engine isn't performing how it should be. So we're going to replace the fuel injectors with some performance ones. I just ordered some 1000cc fuel injectors. I ain't gonna act like I know what the hell that means, but it's 1000cc, which is the best ones I could find. So I'm pretty sure we got the best type of fuel injectors we can get for the car to make the engine run good. But other than the engine, we got another big old problem, the clutch. decided to take a shit. I also have a radiator sitting right there, so we're gonna be replacing the radiator because coolant temps are also far too high in this car. So we're gonna need a new radiator, new fan, new entire cooling system for that. So those are the first like 3 things we're gonna be doing. The thing I'm gonna be doing after that is most likely gonna be a performance exhaust because the 99 Cobras actually had a recall because their exhausts were so goddamn terrible that it, well, not like so terrible, like they weren't necessarily bad, but they were bad enough to the point where it was affecting the performance of the car and it wasn't reaching the horsepower levels it was supposed to or any of the power. So by getting a performance exhaust, performance and fuel injectors, new clutch, we should be working pretty damn good after that. And those are the only things that really like need to be replaced. Other than that, it's kind of just fun mods. But now is where stuff starts to get really expensive because the stuff I've already mentioned, like the exhaust and clutch, the clutch is only like $700 to $1,000. The exhaust about $1,500, right? And that's like fairly expensive, but as far as car stuff goes, that's not crazy expensive because the power mod we're gonna be doing is some type of supercharge up on here. Because y'all might have noticed if you know a lot about Cobras, Mustangs, it's missing the supercharger. That is because the 99 to 02 Cobras did not come factory with a supercharger. Only the 03 and 04 Cobras came factory with a supercharger, but that is no problem because if I wanted to buy a Cobra with the factory supercharger, I'm looking at another like 10 to 20 grand type of thing. Supercharger only costs about $600, right? And the supercharger we're gonna be doing will make much more power than the factory supercharger made on the 03 and 04 Cobras. Just getting a supercharge on here, and I don't know if we're gonna be doing a twin charge, pro charge, if we're gonna be doing centrifugal. I got no idea what type of supercharge we're gonna go for just yet, but just from the exhaust and the supercharger, we're gonna be pushing well over 500 horsepower and the car only weighs about 2,500 pounds or so. I'm pretty sure I said this weighs 2,500 pounds. I meant it weighs like 3,500, but by the time we're done with this build, it might weigh closer to 25 because not only do we already have a rear seat delete, which takes away, a decent amount of weight, we also already have aftermarket racing seats, which take down the weight quite a bit as well. But by the time we're done with this build, it is going to be full carbon fiber. And that's where stuff gets extremely expensive because a supercharge is probably gonna be around 6 grand, 7 grand, something like that. Full carbon to this whole car is going to be just about $12,000, basically double the price of a supercharger. I have found every single piece and panel that I need in carbon fiber besides the rear quarter panel. I'm gonna have to make that custom. You also might have noticed that these windows are up. No, that is not for aesthetics because that looks like absolute dog shit. The window motor is actually broken in this one right here. That one works just fine, but obviously I don't want to just have one window up, the other one down, so we got both of them up. But we're gonna have to replace the window motor in this one as well, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But whatever weight gets cut down with carbon fiber, a decent amount might be getting added right back on for the music system. I could not care less if it slows me down. We gonna have a big ass sub back here. You can actually see I tried to wire in the sub right there. I literally have 2 subwoofers sitting right here. We tried to wire this in. You can't see it, but just down there is an amplifier. We got this entire thing hooked up to the radio. And then right here is the extra fuse that connects to the battery, so that way obviously we can get power to the amp. Power is made to the amp. The amp is amplifying my stock speakers, but it will not power a sub for whatever reason. It makes absolutely no sense. So after some troubleshooting, figured out I'm most likely gonna need to replace my stereo in order to get a sub working in there. We're gonna be redoing the entire sound system, redoing the factory speakers with some better ones with more bass in them as well. Just getting a nice ass sound system in here. But that is not even close to even the start of our plans for this interior. Because obviously, if you're going for speed on a car, you kind of want to gut the whole interior to get as much weight reduction as possible. That's not exactly the goal we're going to be going on this, because if you heard me mention previously in here, we want to have this as a drift car, drag car, and show car. Part of the way we're going to be doing that is redoing this entire interior, because like the interior looks good as it is right now, but it's not exactly what I'm going for. We are going to be replacing every single thing down to the carpet liner here. I don't know exactly what color yet, but as of right now, I'm kind of thinking we're going to try to find some type of like baby blue colorway to get that for the carpet in there. We're then going to get a matching bucket seats that are color matched, matching like carbon fiber steering wheel. We're going to have the whole interior just a completely different color, so we have carbon like race look on the outside and then just a nice dope ass interior on the inside. And I'm thinking baby blue. I'm not entirely sure what color we're going to do yet. And then all of like the plastics and everything, even if we want to get like up and onto the dash, literally any plastics that you see up and in here, we are gonna try to find a wrap that we can color match it, so that way we'll have literally the entire interior just be one collective color, and I think it's gonna look mad good like that. And everything I just listed are the main things that you'll like be able to see, the main things that I feel like y'all will care about. Like I said at the beginning of the video, by the time we're done with this car, there is basically gonna be not one piece of this car that is from the factory. We're gonna be upgrading everything from drive shaft, camshaft, coilovers, lifters, building the transmission down the road, getting a new rear diff. Like, there's all types of stuff that we're gonna be doing to this car. Not exactly sure when it's gonna be happening, not sure what the order is, what the price is, and like a lot of that stuff's kind of just up and in the air. These are just the main things that I know we are going to be doing to the car, probably sooner rather than later. But point is, this entire car is going to be built to the balls, or whatever you really want to say. It's going to be built though. There's going to be at least like everything I listed in this video alone, I'm pretty sure is just about 30 grand worth of stuff. That's not even including building the transmission, lifters, coilovers, headers, you know what I'm saying, like doing all that stuff. That's probably gonna be at least another 30 grand on top of it. And I mean, I only paid 15 for the car, so we're gonna be putting, what would that be, 100 times the value? Oh god damn, I just did the math to that. It's gonna be dope though. It's gonna be dope though. Like, y'all are gonna get to watch the process of two absolute delinquent idiots putting together a car, because I don't know too terribly much about cars. My homeboy Tim knows much more about cars than I am. The only thing is, both of our intelligence levels probably equal that of a 5th grader. So y'all are gonna get to watch us, you know what I'm saying, try to figure out how all this goes together. But this isn't the only content we're gonna be having on this channel. We're also gonna have gaming content getting posted, and this also actually isn't even the only car we're gonna have on this channel. I don't know how this is the first time, I completely forgot to say this throughout the whole video, but this is not the only car we're gonna be working on this channel. This will be the main build, because obviously, like I just explained, this whole entire car is gonna be getting changed from what it is right now. But we also have a 2017 Porsche Macan GTS. It's my girlfriend's car, and it's a twin turboed V6. I don't know when we're gonna be doing mods to that, but we're gonna be doing a downpipe, upgrading the turbos, a couple different things we're gonna be doing to her car just to make it sound and just drive way more mean than it is. And then the other car you'll probably see more of than that Porsche is gonna be a 1998 BMW E36. It's my homie's car, and this is also actually a soft top, much like mine. We actually have very similar like builds that we're gonna be doing on them, but we're gonna have his car up and on here basically just as much as mine. He's also gonna have his own channel coming up with that, but there's gonna be all types of content coming to this channel. New cars will be coming whenever I obviously get new cars, but we're gonna have all types of shit that's being worked up and on here, and I appreciate y'all giving the car content a chance. The first actual build video we're gonna have up and on here is most likely gonna be replacing my fuel injectors and replacing my clutch. Maybe we'll throw the coolant system into there as well, but I don't have the fan for the coolant yet, so I don't know when we're gonna be doing the whole radiator, but point is, all types of content's coming. I appreciate any of y'all giving car content or anything with the second channel a chance, because we're gonna have so much coming. Like, I don't think y'all understand how much content is gonna be coming to this channel. We're gonna have 4 videos a month popping out. All types of stuff is coming out, and I just appreciate y'all giving any of my content a chance. But I love all y'all so much. Hope y'all's doing good, and I will catch y'all in the next build video. As I mentioned at the start of the video, this is actually 2 videos wrapped into one. The first half that y'all just watched was just me going over the specs of the car, not actually working, and the video up on the screen now is of what the second video was supposed to be, which was me dropping the gas tank out of the car, replacing the fuel injectors, and doing a couple different things. My homeboy Tim was helping me out with everything, which actually I'm not even friends with him anymore. So much stuff has happened since these videos were recorded. But what ended up happening is the video y'all are watching right now was of me and him taking the gas tank out, dropping it from the car. And as it turns out, the fuel pump that we got was 1,000 horsepower rated, and the amount of fabrication, welding, and just all types of shit that it takes to get that fuel pump into the car, I cannot do. Not only do I not have the skill set or the tools to be able to do it, but I also do not have the money to hire motherfuckers to do what needs to happen. So I ended up having to pivot directions, save the big ass fuel pump that we were gonna install for later once I have money to install it, as well as getting different fuel injectors that work with the new fuel pump that I got. I'm still keeping all of the 1000cc fuel injectors as well as the fuel pump. They will be going into the car at a later time. This is just what needs to happen right now because I'm moving as well. But not only did we get the gas tank dropped out and everything with that going on, but I also finally got the subwoofers fixed. There was a very big problem with my amp, my just the wiring of my head unit, just all types of wiring shit was not going over well, but we finally got the sub fixed as well. And other than that, I don't think that there's anything else I've done that's not in the video. But that's besides the point. now we'll get to the rest of what I actually recorded. Alrighty y'all, it has been at least like 6 months since the first half of this video was recorded, and all types of bullshit has been going on. For starters, my homeboy Tim, who was in the beginning half of this video, I am no longer friends with him for quite a few reasons that, I mean, we're not gonna get into in this video. The reason that's important though is because he knows a lot more about cars than I do. So I've kind of been following his lead with this whole type of thing, and now that he's gone, we're in low-key a fuck situation because, for starters, right? Y'all know that we were changing out the fuel pump. And this was the old fuel pump right here. This is the new fuel pump, right? So, when I was talking to my homeboy Tim when we were first getting this started, he was telling me that pretty much all we need to do is mount the shit inside of the gas tank, and that would be like the only thing that really needs to be changed. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sounds good. As it turns out, that's not at all what needs to happen. So much shit needs to be done in order to install that. And like, I'd have to do all types of welding, all types of different shit, all types of not only tools and mechanical skills that I do not have and would not be able to do. So we have had to pivot directions. I'm still gonna hold on to this fuel pump and the injectors we have in there for whenever I eventually supercharge it and start to actually like push power into the motherfucking car. But for now, what we got going on, and actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna just pick y'all up and go show y'all this up close and personal. But what we got going on right here is a brand new fuel pump setup. This is made to fit the like OEM stock motherfucking car, but it is what's the word? Why can't I think of the word? Yo, hold up. It is performance driven though. So this still is a performance fuel pump, but it's just made to fit the stock OEM car. And then I have injectors coming that are also gonna match with this. So kind of what the plan is right now, because I'm also moving here in less than 35 days or so, a little bit over a month, I'll be moving houses. So we need to get this car driving so that way I can get it to the other house. So what we're gonna do is install this new motherfucking performance fuel pump up and into the car, hopefully get the gas tank back up and in there, hope and pray that I can remember what mess of bolts I have over there goes in the correct spots, and then here in like a day or two, the fuel injectors are gonna show up, meaning that we can get those up and in there as well, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, I guess before we start installing the fuel pump, I did finally get the sound system working again. Oh my gosh, the amount of wiring that had to go into this was genuinely just fucking insane. But the sound system works, so I mean, I guess we'll start off by showing y'all the sound system. Literally right before I started recording this video, I spilled a shit ton of gas all over the garage. So fumes are already getting to me. Had to open up the motherfucking garage, but let's get y'all a motherfucking sound system test. I honestly am not sure how this is gonna sound on camera and whatnot. But in person, shit sounds amazing. So let me get the shit turned on. My gosh, that took for fucking ever. Okay. All right. Oh. All right. Well, we are officially connected to the motherfucking stereo, and I always got to play the same motherfucking song to get what's it called? My bass test going. You know what I'm saying? So we got Gangsters and Sippers, some of that Shoreline Mafia up on this shit, and I guess we just gonna blow up the sound system, let y'all motherfuckers hear it at max. Cannot talk over that because of how fucking loud it is, and video might also get copyrighted because of this, but I don't give a big fuck. Hopefully it sounds good up and on there. My camera setup is a little interesting at the moment, so I can't really show y'all motherfuckers inside the car, you know what I'm saying, with the subs and whatnot, but I don't know, maybe I'll edit some videos over it or some shit. I mean, we'll see what happens. Alrighty y'all, we just gave the tank a little cleaning just around the area where the motherfucking fuel pump's gonna go in. This shit's dirty as all fuck. We got the inside clean and like the general area around it, but this motherfucker gonna be going back up in there anyway, so I'm not fully cleaning it. But now we're gonna try to install the new fuel pump, take this shit off, and get what we need inside of it. This fuel pump was about 10 billion times easier to install than the other one would have been, because I mean, it's pretty much just plug and play because it's like an OEM fit type of thing, but just because it was easy and it was plug and play does not mean we did not run into our fair share of problems. Alrighty y'all, as it turns out, we need to go pick up a part. This shit right here. I don't know if y'all remember, earlier on in the video we had it, motherfucker broke, so we got to get another one. Alrighty, y'all, we have officially got the tool, which means that we should be able to do the last thing we need, because the new fuel pump that I got came with the whole ass motherfucking arm that I need right here. Camera angle's kind of weird. I'm trying to show you what I can. But y'all motherfuckers see this coming off? This is the motherfucking like electronic relay essentially telling the motherfucking car what's going on. This right here is the hard line to actually have the motherfucking gas come through from the motherfucking fuel pump. And the motherfucking new one that I got came with the control arm we need. Did not come with the hard line we need though. So gotta get the disconnect tool, pop this motherfucker off, throw it onto that one, and we should be all set up. So, I don't know, guess fast forward now. Or fast forward, motherfucker, speed up the video for the editing and shit. Alrighty, y'all, it is officially the next day. My motherfucking camera died, my mics died, literally every single thing died. But I was up until about 1 in the morning last night fucking with everything, and this morning we have finally gotten the gas tank back up and in the car. So, gas tank in the car. Got the trunk put back together. I don't know how the angle is gonna be on this because it's fucking spinning all around. But we got the motherfucking gas tank up and in the shit. And where are they? Right here. Just this morning, fuel injectors officially showed up. So I already got the intake taken off, as well as the what's it called, throttle body. So now we just gotta put the motherfucking injectors in, and we should be able to get gas, and we should be good to go. So we gonna see what happens. And we will be keeping these ones for whenever we eventually want to upgrade a little bit more, but for now that's what's gotta happen. I am fucking dying of exhaustion, heat, sweat, and all the fucking things. It's mid-August right now. But I think we finally got everything hooked up. So all that's left now is to get some gas, put in the fuse, and hope and pray that I know what I'm doing. Alrighty, y'all, it has been a long motherfucking like 2-3 days. I don't even know at this point. But my camera and microphones keep fucking dying, so we're just using the basic cam microphone right now. I don't know if it's echoing more or anything, but while the camera died, we got the gas tank fully fucking hooked up, put up and in there. My girlfriend helped me out with everything. Thank God, I really need an extra person for this. And then we got the fuel injectors put up and in there. Everything's all good on that end. And then we went out, got gas, just filled up the tank. Doesn't seem to be leaking or anything, which is a great sign. Everything seems to be hooked up exactly how it needs to be. So now we're gonna wait for my girlfriend to actually walk out the door, and we are gonna start this thing up and hope for the best. Oh God, I'm kind of fucking scared for this, honestly. I have not driven this car in so long. I haven't turned it on in so long.
It's been like, what, 8 months?
Something like that. It's been too long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay, well, let's hope for the best. Ooh. Okay, clutch in, brake in.
How are we feeling?
Like it's fucking working.
Oh!
Oh, fuck yeah.
There ain't even any, like, check engine lights or anything on that bitch.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Oh, I'm gonna let the gas circulate for a second, then take it out for a spin.
Okay. It's looking a little smoky back there. It's probably just from being off for so long.
It's not white, it's not black, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I'll catch y'all whenever we go for a drive.
Alright. Alright, we're officially in.
I'm gonna stall the fuck out this thing. I have not driven manual in so long. I'm like hella fucking nervous for this. Ah. Okay. Neutral.
It's hanging in there. Oh.
It's saying that my battery, I'm curious if my alternator went bad.
Maybe.
That's a brand new battery and it's not keeping power that well. Okay. God damn it. Oh. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Damn. Reverse? Yep, there it is. Fuck. Okay. Okay. We're rolling.
We're rolling. Well, that's better than not rolling. But be careful of my car. Yeah, look at her. She's a beauty. Not that this ain't.
Time to get into first. Fuck me.
You got that.
Okay, we're out the garage though, so that's like
It's
the main
like
nerve
90% of the way there.
We're really just dying? This is the worst spot to be dying. We're dead ass in the middle of the road. We're dead ass in the middle of the road. Okay, you know what? Let's just let it calm down for a second.
All right, just breathe.
Hope that there's no cars coming.
You got anything you want to say to anyone?
I fucking hope it works. I don't know.
Me too.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's gotta be my alternator, because this is a brand fucking new battery.
Oh, how much does an alternator cost?
Well, depends if you get a nice one or a bad one. Probably about 170 if I had to give an estimate.
Right.
It's dead ass just instantly dying. Why right here? This is actually really bad. Fuck. This is actually really fucking bad.
Do I need to cut the cameras?
No. I don't know if anyone can even get around me right now.
Dead ass. Oh, there goes my phone.
Cause power steering keeps cutting off. We got a car. This is not good.
No, it's not. Can they get around?
Yeah,
you?
they can.
Okay.
Thankfully, I managed to move us at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, let's get out first. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the hazards on low key.
Low key.
I really think that this is the alternator though. Alrighty y'all, the camera is about to die again, but it looks like we need a new alternator as well. So I'm gonna have to go out, get one of them motherfuckers, get it hooked up, and hope the car starts after that. I don't even know what to say. Just fucking hella disappointed that this shit's happening right when I get the fucking car started up. Haven't been able to drive this shit 6 to 8 months. The second I get it drivable, new problem gonna happen to the car. So I guess I'll see y'all whenever I get an alternator. Alrighty y'all, so what ended up having to happen, because the camera ended up dying in the mix of my car breaking down in the middle of the street, but me and my girlfriend ended up having to push the car and maneuver and do all types of bullshit in order to get the car parked on the side of the road. Once the car was parked on the side of the road, I went out, got a new alternator, got the alternator installed, and the reason that that wasn't on recording is not only because the camera died and I had it charging, but my neighbors and their kids were all out and about right where my car was, so I didn't really want to be recording them, their house, everything they were doing, but the alternator is installed on the car, everything is working, so we're gonna take it for a spin. Alrighty y'all, we got some good ass news. You might be able to tell by the change in scenery, but we got the fucking car working. I ended up replacing the alternator, which was not actually the fucking problem, although it definitely did need to be replaced because it sounded like my shit had a nasty cam because it wasn't able to keep power. But now everything's running perfectly smooth, and as it turns out, the system just was not pressurized, which is genuinely just on me for being an absolute dumbass. But we got the car working, so I guess get y'all mugs a little bit of driving footage on it. Oh, good God. And I will say, I wasn't the one stalling it yesterday. It was actually the fuel system, which I'm very happy about. So,
Oh shit!
motherfucker works! Oh, so now we just gotta get the clutch job and potentially, what's it called? I don't know what the fuck else actually. Clutch drop realistically is the only thing. I'm not stopping here. It's not an official road. But I cannot fucking believe it. We finally got the shit working. Finally!
Finally! I can't believe we thought you almost had to replace the starter.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot to say that too. We thought the starter was out for a second. Found out where the starter was at, and let's just say I'm very, very happy that we do not have to replace that. Hopefully no one's coming. Yep, no one is. Okay, let you in. I'm so fucking happy about this. And it's also, I'm really glad we did replace that alternator as well, because it was definitely very needed. Because look at that right there. I don't know if I have a video of it before, but on idle, this shit would be bouncing below like fucking sometimes from 0 all the way to 2K. So now we got it balanced, and that is perfect. Everything is fucking running. So I actually just realized, I think that means this is the end of the first official fucking car series video, which I did not think was gonna be happening. So I honestly am not sure when the next video is gonna be about the car series and everything, but let me know about any updates that y'all want, or just anything around the car whatsoever. But hope y'all enjoying the car content, and I will see y'all in the next video.